Hi, it's Robert Schwimmer and welcome to my channel where we explore above and below the sea and from the air. And so today we are actually going to explore from the air. Behind me is Terminal Island. Off in the distance is the Everport shipping container terminal where there are actually a ship in there called the Everfrank. Behind me is the Vincent Tompkins Bridge, and might be able to see some of the trucks with shipping containers going over to Terminal Island to the Everport shipping terminal. One of those rare views that you can see the harbor because there's just a lot of restrictive view sheds, unfortunately, with a lot of new development going on at ports of call. So today you're going to see a view from the air of these ships getting unloaded. Tomorrow I'll return and we'll get some footage of the ship Everfrank being loaded with cargo containers. Again, next stop will be Oakland, California, and then across the Pacific. So excited to give you that view. I'm excited to see some of the views. I've cleared the airspace. Good to fly here, no issues. We're going to be flying the DJI Classic drone for this mission, and also using a DJI Pocket 3 camera to catch some of the trucks hopefully entering the Ever Terminal. We are passing the evergreen F-class container ship Everfrank. She is a Singapore flagged vessel. Built in 2021, she has a gross tonnage of 117,340 tons, a length of 1,095 feet or 334 meters, and has a beam or width of 157 feet or 48 meters. The shipping container capacity is 12,118 TEU or 20-foot equivalent unit of an individual container. There are 8 post Panamax gantry cranes for loading and offloading shipping containers. The terminal is 205 acres, providing 3 ship berths totaling 5,800 feet of dock space and a water depth of 47 feet. After the containers are loaded below the main deck, hatch covers are put into place to load containers above the deck. You can see the deck hatch covers stacked behind the gantry cranes in the open space below deck before installing containers. As shipping containers are being unloaded, there's a long line of trucks snaking through the terminal to drop off shipping containers to be loaded on the Everfrank the next day, certainly testing the patience of the drivers. As each truck arrives at the kiosk to get its assigned spot, the drivers waiting in line unlock the chassis pins for release of the shipping containers. The containers are removed either by a top pick or by side handlers, but in most cases offloaded with a transtainer. addition, shipping containers are shipped by train to and from the terminal. The following day, 4 post-Panamax Grand 2 cranes are busy loading shipping containers onto the Everfrank with a line of evergreen trucks towing bomb carts loaded with shipping containers. The white evergreen shipping containers are refrigerated and are stacked together. Well, I sure hope you enjoyed this bird's eye view of the container ship Everfrank at the Evergreen Container Terminal at the Port of Los Angeles. I would like to thank my loyal subscribers, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, maybe consider subscribing. Thank you.